I lift the opposite way. MJ Melendez is into the corner, and you talk about a basket catch in its truest form. Hot start for that guy out there. The 1-1. Again, this one a little straightened out a little bit more. Let's see, into the corner. What we got? He's got both! He got them both!
Aaron Goldsmith on the call last night. Blowers with the laugh. Root Sports. The odds of catching a foul ball in a game are 1 in 580. The odds of catching 2 foul balls at a Major League Baseball game, 1 in 336,400. The odds of catching 2 foul balls on back-to-back pitches are, if not in the hundreds of millions, the billions. 1 in several billion that's going to happen. Now, it happened a year ago, apparently, in Oakland, where a fan caught a ball. So he performed the impossible. He did it back-to-back balls. And that's, 1 in a billion chance, let's call it. But he was only about 100 feet from home plate, just to the right of the hitter. To catch them 310 feet down the left field line from a left-handed hitter has to be even more astronomical. And yet it happened last night in the Mariners baseball game, and they were caught by our next guest. Joining us now, foul ball guy is with us. The man that had pulled off the impossible last night. Josh George is with us right here on Chuck and Buck in the morning. How you doing, man?
Not too bad. How are you guys?
How much has your life changed here in the last 12 hours?
It's pretty crazy. I spent probably about 5 hours last night going through comment sections on Instagram and Twitter and all the people that saying stuff about it. It's pretty crazy.
No one was critical, right? They can be pretty mean on those sites. Everybody was very positive about your accomplishment, weren't they?
Oh, it's probably the first time ever.
How'd that first one feel? A little basket catch there? Did you wear that one in the chest or the belly a little bit?
Yeah, I caught that right in my elbow almost.
All right.
And got on my phone. I was texting my friend, and then all of a sudden, looking up, another one's coming straight for me. Had to drop the phone and ended up dropping the second one. But
you picked it right back up.
Yeah, it was insane. The odds are astronomical, like you guys said.
The pose, the dismount, though, from your feet and the pose, I mean, Bucky said this earlier in the show. I mean, it was phenomenal. It was the odds astronomical, but you put the exclamation point on it when you just raised your hands with both balls to the air. So, I mean, you couldn't have planned that. That was some good improv on your part, Josh.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know what I was doing. I kind of blacked out after the second one. I was just no way. This is insane.
Now, how many games have you been to in your life, professional baseball games?
I think I'm probably closing in on 25 or 30 and never even been close. Not even close.
So you never caught a foul ball, home run ball, nothing at the ball yard?
No, I don't even think a ball's ever landed in my section when I'm at a game, to be fair. Let alone back-to-back pitches.
You got a spot for those? Are you going to try to get Rojas to sign them, and you got a spot on the mantle set aside for the phenomenal thing that you experienced last night?
Yeah, I'm going back tonight. I'm going to hopefully get him to sign them. I tried last night, but we were too far from the dugout. By the time we got there, they were already long gone. So I'm going to try to get there early tonight and see if maybe he can sign these.
Yeah, you got to have that. Yeah, and don't be giving them away either. I mean, this is something we'll probably never see again. And you authored it. Josh George is with us, foul ball guy from last night. Caught back-to-back foul balls down the left field line from Josh Rojas. 1 in a trillion chance that it might have happened in that fashion. And he joins us here this morning now that he's famous throughout the Seattle, Washington area. So how much did your phone blow up then last night once this event occurred?
Well, you can see on my on the right side is my grandpa. We're sitting there. As soon as the first one goes off, he got a couple texts from people watching the game because they saw us both. After the second one, he probably got 20 or 30 messages from Facebook to text messages, and it was pretty crazy. And not so much on mine; it was more him.
Really,
he was the famous one. Really?
Yeah,
he didn't do a damn thing, Josh. You did it all.
Get out of his seat, Gramps.
It was funny. Probably like 5 minutes before that, he was telling me, he's like, if any ball comes our way, he's like, I'm ducking, you're catching it.
Really? He called it.
Yeah, he called it. He was pretty excited.
Well, where are you from, Josh?
I'm from Paulsville, Washington, right across the water.
Okay. All right. And so what do you do for a living? Have you gone to work yet today?
Well, I am actually sitting in traffic on my way to work right now. I work at the Clearwater Casino at the Sportsbook.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't told everybody. Now they're just going to race down and, try to catch some of your luck. Did you go buy a lottery ticket? That's what everybody was suggesting that you do. Did you go try to turn this into a financial windfall for yourself since you were it felt like you were touched by the hand of God last night?
I think that must have been all my luck. So I did not go buy any lottery tickets.
Well, you work at a casino, for goodness sake.
Yeah,
so now what are you going to do today?
You got to go put some money in a slot machine and just hit max bet one time. I mean, you're still in the window where this luck is coursing through your veins.
Yeah, I might just have to.
I think you have to. Yeah.
Yeah, and you work at the sports book. I would probably throw a wager down. You got to try to ride this wave.
Right.
I mean, if it costs you $50, so be it. Yeah. Otherwise, you might be able to retire.
I get it. When Bruce Willis in the movie Unbreakable was like, I don't want to throw myself off of a building in case I'm not unbreakable.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually he had to test to see if he actually was.
Exactly.
So let's just, throw it out there. I mean, it doesn't have to be a large figure, but you got to see if you're in a window of luck like no one has ever experienced before.
You might be right. I might just have to. Maybe I'll stop after work and I'll do a little max bet on a.
I mean, we're talking like one in a billions here. I mean, you could meet Josh Rojas tonight, and then his sister looks like Charlize Theron, and then the next thing you know, you're gonna, fall in love, and who knows what else. I mean, you got to ride this thing.
Yeah, the universe is saying something, brother. You work at the sports book at Clearwater. You gotta go in there and do some sort of parlay. I would say pick 10 different games, baseball games or something like that. It's gonna hit. I think that the universe is shining down on you right now, bro.
You might be right. I feel like that had to be all my luck for the rest of my life, right there.
Well, man, it was fun. It was incredible to see. I tweeted out that might be the most unbelievable thing that's ever happened in sports. That was my tweet. So to get to chat with you a little bit. And by the way, Josh is a really nice guy. So I think he's going to hook you up probably with those autographs tonight. So have fun with it. It was great having you on the show, and we'll be looking for you again tonight. All right.
Sounds good. Thank you, guys. It was a pleasure being on.
There he is, Josh George, foul ball guy.